All right, we'll see if Dad watches. I don't think so. What's up?
No, she's not.
I'll take it for Christina. Might not be here.
Christina's not gonna be here Holy Week.
Oh, never mind. Oh, Emily and Christina.
She's not coming.
Okay, so there's a potential.
One more, Jen.
All of Holy Week or just the weekend?
Jen, one more.
Sure.
I'll give it to David.
Oh, good idea.
You'll feel good about it.
All right.
So you're pretty big.
Yeah, I know, you know why, because like last,
March 20.
like Watson and Warren matched up this week after you know, but now. Just let me know for sure. Yeah, I do, guys, so I do need to know for sure who's coming for what.
We'll be there for everything.
Okay.
We have no life.
It really just if the Hallelujah chorus, that's the biggest thing.
And that's only on,
Easter Vigil.
That's only Easter,
So,
Easter Vigil and Easter, if enough people show up.
Well, I'm not coming, so I'm saying.
I think there's three of us.
If we don't do the Hallelujah chorus, Tom and I aren't coming.
well, you know what, it just means that I might need to like hire more people to come in to fill it in.
You're willing to hire people? Then I quit. I'm willing to be hired.
I mean, like if Father Brian really wants like a full choir, you know what I mean?
Well, where is everybody?
Well,
Where
what
are they
time is
going?
the mass? Do we have a time yet?
Yes, it's 7:30. Which one?
Vigil.
7:30. Father Brian sent me an email that said, what time do you think the mass should be? And I said, he said 7:41, and I'm like, 7:41? And as soon as I said that, he said, oh, that's when the sun sets. I'm like, well, that can't be what he's asking me. I said it back, I'm like, you have to start at 7:41. And he sent me like some funny emojis. But we were debating between 7:30 and 8. But 8 is too late, I think.
Yeah, it's a killer.
But it's supposed to be done after sundown. So I said, start at 7:30 and like start late.
Isn't that when everybody's
See what
outside
time.
and all that shit? Is that done? Or is that something?
No, no, no.
By the time it says
We do have a
sunset,
baptism and we do have a
We do.
No.
No?
Sunset is
first
always so-
baptism and a confirmation. Confirmation and a first communion of an adult and a baptism of a 3-year-old. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be much longer. I mean, maybe that will add maybe 15 minutes. But, I mean, ours, we are pretty good with he's pretty good at moving things along.
Let me see what time their plan's getting in.
Oh, you're picking up.
Yeah, Dominic and the boys are gonna be in Japan the whole week tour.
Shut your mouth and get it.
But they're probably gonna be jet lagged, so they're gonna cut back. Whether or not I'm home, it's gonna make a difference.
Oh, right.
Whether or not I'm home might not mean anything.
Right. But you will have enough to do. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but I mean, what are the chances that they're getting it at 7:30? I doubt it.
Oh, you need to have to pick mine.
Other denominations, like, I mean, a big other denomination.
I'll see. Let me see what's going on.
like
I made the reservations, but I can't remember the life.
someone who doesn't believe in Jesus. Come with
Oh,
us.
I told Ben not to come because my dad is sick, so. Oh, okay. But I don't know, he didn't reply to me, so hopefully. Do you need to pick him up?
No, he decided to drive his car to come right here.
Oh.
But then
Now it's delayed. I know, I
The
told
wind's
him.
out
he
there.
didn't- I told him he didn't have to. Well, you know what? I know, I appreciate that.
But I got the email saying, Irene, you keep saying,
Who doesn't like my brand?
he had answered before you did. Anyway.
Okay.
So it's kind of,
All right, so, let's see. Did Roseanne say she couldn't come tonight?
Is this all in the notes we're gonna get to in there?
Sorry. Pat, I know Pat Papa is in Florida.
saw your husband twice this week.
I think we should always have a year on these things, you know.
Does it have you?
This one does not.
Okay, it's a good point.
Anything that, you know.
I know, I did put my year on this one, I do remember. And I did change the clip art so that it wouldn't mess anybody up. And if you
Ooh,
have
that's
an
nice
old lead
clip
sheet,
art.
just crumple it up. What'd you say?
So I like your clip art.
Oh, good.
It's nice this year.
Um,
It's not that it's awful other years, but
This sounds like that.
it is, it's nice. It's nice to have a little change.
The only thing this does not have is your Psalms, which I think I'm just gonna have you either write them in or put them in order in your book. You don't really need to have it, you don't
We'll
need to
just
have
take
it
the
written
dates
out.
out of the thing, right?
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah,
great.
and if you happen to have it open to the wrong one, and Roseanne thinks a different one, then you just flip to that one, you know? Okay. Let's see, what else? Update on my niece, she's, home, she's home today.
Oh, good.
It's just for a respite, though. They fixed the problem of the hydrocephalus, and, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they still have the problem with the tumor, and they weren't able to get a good, biopsy. So,
They don't need to, will they try it again for a biopsy?
no, it's in a bad place. So, it's just a question of, do they go in and try to take it out? Because it's very dangerous.
Are they
Radiation.
thinking radiation and all that stuff?
I don't know. I mean, they're trying to make it really simple for like just to send out messages. And I know they're talking to people, so I know nothing. So I don't want to be like, well, did you get a second opinion?
Right.
I'm assuming they have all this stuff, like second opinions or even like chemo, like that. I think they need to know if it's going to respond to it. Because a lot of times chemo doesn't respond to certain tumors, right?
Well, now they really match it up,
Yeah, they do, yeah, based on tumors.
even with your DNA.
Somehow, I know we're not getting every single dripping detail because they're
Yeah.
trying to just keep it so that, you know, people have the correct
Simple, yeah.
information. But it seems like there needs to either be a miracle or surgery could be in the future.
But I thought there was this radiation, I forgot the name for it, but it was especially invented for children with brain tumors.
It really
Because-
depends on where it is. Right now, it's in the direct center of her
Yeah.
brain, and it's a very, very hard place. So to get to it, like, it's just very
Right,
hard.
yeah,
It's very
right.
dangerous and
You
very
would
hard.
have to go through other stuff.
Yeah, you
that
don't want to
shouldn't
mess
go
up
through.
anything.
But she'll, I mean, from what I understand, like, the same circumstance could happen again. So, and that would eventually be very bad too. So it's just a lot of decisions. They're very grateful that they're at the spot, the time that they're in. She looks great, like all her swelling is down, she has no bruising or anything, and she looks great. But, you know, it's not,
They know it's not.
yes, it's just the beginning, so. So anyway, I was thinking, because the 7 o'clock mass wants to do something, I was thinking maybe we could, I'm telling people who want to do something, if you want to contribute for like a gift card to a local pizzeria or restaurant. Basically, I'm trying to cover meals for the next like 4 or 5 months for them. So, I have some, but then I went like on days where like somebody doesn't sign up or something just to have a gift card. So I'm thinking of maybe we do one from the choir. So, I don't know if anybody has ideas. I'm open to ideas.
They live in Watertown?
I live on Warren, right on Stiles.
Is that the boy who came to us and helped us with the leaves?
Yes, Pat.
Oh, that's his sister. Oh.
So, yeah, I cut all their hair yesterday. All the boys came and sat in my kitchen.
So Suzanne, would you just collect from us?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's a good idea. Whatever you want to donate, you can either give me a check or whatever, or cash, like whatever we end up donating, then maybe I'll just put it all together into 1 or 2 gift cards, or maybe just one big gift card to like Ciro's Pizza or something. Because I'm trying to just cover stuff like that where she doesn't have to think about meals. So, all right. So let's begin, and we'll continue. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, we thank you for this night. We thank you for this beautiful day, and a little bit warmer weather. We ask you, Lord, to protect our choir from illness these next couple of weeks. Please heal all those who aren't feeling well. Heal Florence and my dad and Tom O. Lord, heal him, whatever's going on with him. Please bless Shannon and her family, and we pray for a miracle with that, Lord. And we just ask you that this Lent is great for each and every one of us, that we grow deeper in love with you. Mary, our Mother, we ask for your intercession. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Saint Cecilia, pray for us. Okay. Let's do a little humming and chewing, and then we're going to start with all the saints. Let's do a song. Did you not have that?
Not in this one.
Wait, we can send somebody back. Mom can go.
I'm just as fast as anybody else.
All right. All right, let's do a siren or on a trill. Start from the bottom, go to the top and back down. Ready? One more time. Okay. Let's go to verse 5. We're going to start back. We're going to continue our warm-up with just some, I'm going to take this into little chunks. So if I could hear, which one? If I can hear sopranos and altos. Actually, Sue, maybe if you can play on verse 5, can you play the bass line for verse 5 while that comes back?
Right now, big time.
Yeah, verse 5. Any of that come as a surprise?
It's the beginning that's the hardest.
Actually, that when she played the beginning, I was like, oh, the beginning sounds like that. So that I was a little surprised to be there. Just that first
But
phrase.
You need this other one back there too.
So no who's light, just light. Light shall shine. Also, just remember, I did this, but just remember that those stanzas, there's where your guys are singing, and there's another stanza underneath it. Sometimes I go down to that and I forget we need to just stay where the words are. That's my point.
I haven't done that. You want to do?
Yeah. Do you want to just do the beginning, or do you want? Okay. Ready? Yep. Ta.
We just do from the left, please.
Light. Ready? And 1.
Light shall shine from the mountain top.
Verse 5. Okay, then you're good.
I think I
Yeah.
have that, yeah.
Just that beginning part.
Yes.
All right, can I hear altos and sopranos on verse 5? Page 8, verse 5. Ready? And 1. remember you have to go up higher there. So, yep, okay, let's go right, same spot. I want to just take it chunks at a time. If I hear something wrong, I'm going to correct it. Ready? And 1. Good. So altos, just listen to your part from the beginning to mountaintop. So. All right. Yeah? Up into there, and then to the end, I feel like you were a little stronger. Can I just hear altos by yourself with All Who Dare? And 1. Good. And even when
So
we're
the
practicing.
whose is out, the
The-
word whose, we don't.
Yes, you don't do who's.
Yeah.
Yep. And remember, even when we're practicing to make the phrases go together and not separate the notes. Shine from the mountain top. That little slide in between. Okay, everyone on verse 5. Altos, I'm not going to sing with you guys. I want to make sure that I'm hearing things. I want to sing, but I'm good. Any spot where anybody was? That was better. That was better.
It's just the words to get them in.
Yes, it is. We've been singing it for a while though, so it should start to kick in. Let's go back to verse 4. We're going to start with alto and bass. Okay, ready? And sopranos, just maybe hum your part. So here we go. Oh yeah, change the key. Do you want us to give us 2 measures before they come in? That would be good. Okay, so you guys come in right on the first beat on this one. Right on the first beat. You're not waiting for the downbeat. You are the first beat, and the sopranos come in on the melody. Okay, so here we go. You are the downbeat, exactly. So you came a little bit early. You came when I give you the, but you're coming after that. So here we go. This is what I was thinking. We were kind of like floating along
Okay,
on
so here we don't sing the or.
no all. Nope. Okay, so let me hear altos. Ready? And sopranos, you can still hum. beginning of each of these phrases, because once you're in it, you can kind of read it. Tom, how'd you do? You want to listen to it? All right, so this is, do you want to, let's just sing it through and see where you struggle. Beginning? Yeah.
Oh,
D.
at the end of the first line?
Yeah.
D.
Did we just really just sing Mercy and then really go right to who?
You do have, no, you have a little rest.
But,
Yeah, you don't sing all.
I know.
You don't sing all.
I know, but I
But you
can't get
can
back on
breathe.
the horse then.
You can breathe, though. So, hey, Ben, did you get my text?
What?
Did you get my text?
Uh,
It's okay, it's okay. Don't look at my text.
okay.
Can you sit with Tom and sing bass tonight? Because
Okay.
you have no brother tenors, so I figured we can solidify the bass. Hopefully you're feeling very low.
I guess this side.
All right. Sue, maybe if you could play the bass part until the rest and take the rest instead of tie it, you know what I mean? It's just one breath.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Night shall shine. Okay, here we go. Everyone together on text. Good? Okay, let's sing verse 4 and 5, and then we'll leave this one. This is Holy Thursday, so we are practicing for Holy Week. Fear not. Sue, what shall we do? Okay. So I'm going to do but don't sing when my hand is up here. Sing when I give you that. It's not clear, I know. So let's do it again. Maybe I should stand. I'm too tired. Getting better, yes, okay. Put that away and take out Oh Love.
So do we need it on Sunday?
I don't think it's on for Sunday. I think it's every other week.
Yeah, but do we practice it on Sunday?
Oh, probably we will practice it on Sunday, yes.
What will we do next? I'm sorry.
Oh, this one, I just handed it out last week. If you weren't here, you need to get it. It's in the, oh, hi Florence. You know, you can also watch virtually. If you go on YouTube, you can watch the whole rehearsal. If you go on YouTube, you can watch the whole rehearsal. It's being live broadcast.
Oh, wonderful.
See my phone right there? All the rehearsals you've missed are on there.
It's on here?
And see my phone?
Oh,
It's live right now. So people who, so my dad's sick and
Right.
everybody's, you can watch it at any time. Just go to my channel. If you read your email, the link is in your email. Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, thank you for coming. That's just- Emily, can you grab one for Florence and just? All right, let's see how much we remember from last week, and then hopefully you've had a chance to listen to this a little bit this week.
I listened to another one for Christmas from her.
Oh, I
Did
know.
you see that?
Yes, and I listened to O Come Emmanuel one.
No.
Oh, I listened to that one. That one's really good.
Oh, no,
Which
it
one
was a
did you
different
hear?
one.
I definitely think I might pick one of her pieces for Christmas.
Yeah, it was right next to
Really good.
this one. then.
Yeah, I wasn't quite in the mood to listen to Christmas music yet, but I did listen to a few of them. Really good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yeah, just so they can get the feel for it again. Okay, let's just stop there, because we got to remember what we're doing. So let me hear sopranos from measure 26. Right on the bottom, page 4, where you come in. And 1. Just right there. Okay, we're gonna go back a little bit. Make sure the word pain is 4 full beats, and that you hold out on the A and don't close on the n. So you don't want to you don't want the vowel to end up being any, you want to keep it open. Pain, and kind of get the A sound, the really full A sound, just at the end. Make sure it's all 4 beats though, watch where I cut you off. So same spot, I want to hear it again. Measure 26. come in right on measure 24. Right, and all right. So make sure that pain, the word pain is 4 full beats, all the way. You hear sopranos and altos. 3. Yeah? Okay.
I always wanted to hold the O for 3 notes instead of 2. Oh. So up there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, basses, 26.
You want us to sing or listen?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I think we can sing it.
Okay, ready, and so, ready, and 1. Good, we should be able to do this now. And here we go. Altos, you begin, and 1. All right? Okay, good, coming together. Let's go from the beginning to that part, and then we'll keep adding. Right where we come in, maybe 1 measure before, Sue. Roseanne actually and the basses bring us into the next section there. So altos, you're holding out on that on the F sharp while Roseanne and the basses are singing the O, and then on the word love, you go right up again. You see where you are there? So let's see. And sopranos, except for Roseanne, can stay on the D there. Stay on the D the whole measure, and when you sing the word love, it's the same note. All right, so let's do basses right on O.
Page 7?
Page 7, 42. Let's read it through and see how we go. Ready? Just that section. So, Sue, just on the word, on that one measure 47, the rhythm there.
They're on the third beat. Like,
They're on the third beat.
Cut it a bit short.
Third and fourth. So if you just,
Yeah,
that's
they
just,
come down the third.
yeah, it's
Where-
weird.
Yeah.
It is weird. I'm gonna have to.
Maybe that little
Oh,
rest.
People asked me to get a
Yes.
pencil
so
sharpener.
rest.
I don't remember which ones.
Page 8.
Oh, maybe 47. Oh, from
Yeah.
the O to O?
See that little, yeah,
Yeah.
no, you guys didn't do the little, the little rest.
Okay, so, great. Let's do a sopranos. So, maybe Roseanne, if you want to just sing with everybody for now, just, and then when we get it down, you can break off. Okay. So, guys, so women, you would really, let's see. It's just they're holding out on the word be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just holding out on the word be. So we're going to start on measure 43 for you on the word love. It's the same note. So you're gonna be singing B, and Roseanne's gonna go oh up and high on the high register, and then you're gonna sing this word love next. So here we are. Ready and. Yep. Up. So 4 beats there. Nice and let it out so we can do it.
deep.
I know. It's not high register. D. What?
We're starting at B.
Love. Oh, wait, why are you saying that? Yes. Love.
The word.
We're on measure 43. Okay. It's okay. Sing out. Sing out and just sing. It doesn't matter if it's, right now we're learning. So here we go. Ready? That's not gonna work. Let's add, we'll put, let's just see. You got, so you split on the word go. Let me see. Sue, can you play, if they did the alto line for the first page and then the soprano line for the second page, or do I just put 1 or 2 on the second line? Maybe if on the word go. So, okay, so second soprano, sing alto from measure 43 until 47. And then when you get to 47, the soprano part splits into 2.
Yeah, then they can sing the lower.
And then, I guess, Ro, you won't do the G there. You'll just stay on the F sharp and
Okay.
unless it moves ahead. We could do, unless Sonia wants to sing that. You want to stay up
Yeah, I
and
can
see? All right, for now, Roseanne and Sonia sing it together, and then
Okay.
we'll, okay. Okay, we've got it. So second soprano, this is what you're going to be singing. You're going to start on the word love. word O. That's when you go back up to your line. So then it's the same note that you end on. Is this very clear? Yes. Alexandra, you're looking at me like. Oh, there you're hearing it? Go listen to your email. It's on your email. I know. Okay, so let me hear second soprano. Ready? Maybe all sopranos should just sing second soprano for now, just for the sake of learning. Ready?
Should we? Because
They're
it's
singing
our-
alto, right?
it's our-
They're only singing alto for the first line, so you guys can listen as far as, but when the page turns, don't really listen. Ready? And. All right, so stay on the lower note, because sopranos are splitting into two. The lower note of the top line.
Top of 48, we're going back to the second soprano line, we're singing the second, right?
The word O in measure 47 is when you're going.
Go back to soprano. Oh, we're going back to soprano.
That's what Sue was just playing. All right? Okay. Let's try adding the alto and seeing, let's see, altos, what we can do. And we'll add in second soprano. First one. Okay, ready? Okay? It's pretty good reading. It's pretty easy reading. So sopranos, you just have to know where you are. Do we know where we were? Good?
Yeah, I thought you said to switch back on measure 47, but
Yes.
then we're switching back again.
No, you're not.
No.
You're just the lower note of the soprano line. Because underneath that is the alto, if you see. There's two sopranos and one alto. The alto is even underneath you. Yes. So, second soprano, listen to measure 47 just to the end of that phrase. So now that you know where you are. You're always on from measure 47 on, you're on the top line, you're just the lower note. That's not the alto note. Okay. So here is the O. Yep, exactly. Okay. Bases. All right. Let's start with you guys. Did we already do?
We did the oath. What's that?
Oh, we didn't continue.
Where do you want to,
They missed the rest.
The rest of O. Okay, here we go.
where do you want to start?
Start on measure 42 on O.
Okay.
Ready? We did go over
I
that.
got a dirty look at one of the altos.
All right, here we go. Let's start at measure 42, which is Roseanne and basses.
You don't want the,
Do you want to get into it? Well, it's kind of getting into it. You mean the second soprano part? Oh,
start from 40 or something.
I think we were going to put Sonia on that, right? At this time, maybe, if row, don't go up to the G, just go to the,
Stand there.
yeah.
Okay.
Is that
On
good?
the second low.
You mean on the D? Yeah, on the second one. Right, yes.
It's like the first one I should do.
Sorry, the first one you go love, if you can go down to the D on the love, yeah.
Okay.
And then that would, then Sonia, that would be you. That would be what you do.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully that works. Is it, how are they, I wonder if they just, like, okay. Okay. Yeah, Sonia, like even like kind of be with her and where she is so you can come in on that love. Is that gonna work?
So, there's some of the D's, right?
No.
No, I'm singing.
Who's they? Yes, well, actually, we didn't go over Sonia's part yet. Do you want to go? Let's just, should we add that in?
I'm singing the D on the first low, right? I mean, you're singing it with me.
Okay, okay. Yes, maybe, okay. So, but so just do the bases on the O? Because they have it, the O too.
Well, no, it's probably D there. Well, there was the N and Sonia, it's D there. It's a D full note.
Yes, oh, stay on the D.
Yeah.
Just for tonight.
Okay, just for tonight.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so then let's start on measure 40. Confusion reigns. Okay, so we're gonna start on measure 40 and row, stay with Sonia on this. And back row sopranos don't sing what Roseanne and Sonia. Sing with the altos in the beginning. Morin shall tearless be. And basses you're on B, the word B.
Well, if we do that, more of what is mentioned then, you can go to the note.
That's true. Okay, let's start on measure 39. Pick up to measure 39. Page 6.
Go back to page
Turn
one.
Back to the beginning.
God,
No, I
just
think
so we
that you're
can
right.
laugh here.
It may be
All right.
more difficult.
Altos, how do we do? I was kind of half singing with you in the soprano. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Very clean, so.
Okay, so soprano, second soprano. Did you know where you were? Okay, and Jen, good. All right, Jen, sing louder.
First time seeing this.
Good, good. Well, you're doing a great job. All right, so let's try that section again. Same section. That more. Altos, I want to make sure you're going low enough on measure 47. So will not let me go, Sue, right on measure. Keep it in there. The D, is that the D?
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Let me hear, yes. 39? No, you're singing soprano. You're singing soprano all the way up until measure 43. So, yeah, so B, so you go from, Sue, can you play the soprano part for More and Shall Tearless Be on 40, measure 40? So you're still on B, so it's B. on the B sound, I mean on the B syllable.
How about the O part after that?
You don't sing the O, that's just Roseanne. It's just a death stamp part that kind of flies over everybody. Altos. Look at, can I hear you sing from 46 on? Page 8. Make sure it's a rolled R. Rest my weary soul in thee. So it doesn't go weary. You don't say that. Okay.
I have a question
Yeah.
for page 7.
Yep.
When we sing love and then oh love, I don't seem to hit the right note there.
Okay, so it's,
Like the second row, the first.
yep. So basically on the word B at the top of the page,
Yeah.
you're going to go down
Yeah.
for 4 beats and then go right back up to the same note.
Yeah, but then the next O.
Oh, the next note.
Yeah.
So you're going from G to the B.
Yeah.
I'll sing it out a little bit. All right, again, same spot. If we do it, we're going to continue on, see if we can
What
read
is the
through.
same spot? 40? Okay, yeah, got a little bit better. All right, next soprano, this is you. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. Yes, I'm going to say ocean overflows, but that's not the word. So here's where the sopranos split again. So let's look at 56. Sue, could you play the second soprano from 56? Okay, let's start on I Give Thee Back, right on the top of the page. Do I want that?
Where do you want me on that?
Oh.
You want me to do this?
Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so right on I Give Thee, on measure 54. I give and that's going to hold out forever. All right. Alto, right on measure 51. So the page turn is the same note. So the only spot that was a little bit different was 56 into 7. 57. So that little interval, we just haven't sung it yet. Let me hear sopranos and altos on measure 51.
We begin.
Nope, you lost it once Roseanne, just stay on. All right, she's gonna stay on soprano too for now. Basses, go on I Give Thee. Sue was playing before, so pick up to measure 53. And I don't think we're going to split the basses unless we happen to have a plethora all of a sudden.
Like two?
Okay. Pick up to measure 51, everybody. Yeah, that one, that alto. 56 is 57 again, so. Yes, it's just that. You guys got it? Okay, good. Let's try it again. We'll keep going. After everyone together on pick up to measure 51. So guys, you guys really slow it down there. So it's 4. So altos, your V of love
Yeah,
comes
where
on
does it
measure 73.
Right before the O?
Yeah, it's kind of bow.
Okay.
That was good sight reading. Okay, so let's start. We're almost done. All right, start with basses again. Watch the vowel sound. We're going to start at 65. Watch the vowel sound of love. It's love, not lol. Love, love, Ready, basses. Pretty good. Yeah, I know. All right, let's sing through the whole thing. I know that we just did a lot of good work on this. I want to just reinforce. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake, and missing the tenors really takes something out of it. So it really adds when the tenors are here.
All the bad parts.
No, it just, they're another connection, because
Yeah.
this song never stops, so but we're missing the connection. So Sue, maybe play the tenor part. All right, right where women come in. Good work. All right. That's gonna be the last week in Lent, I believe, right before Palm Sunday. So, because we are pretty good with a lot of our songs, we're just tweaking. Let's look at Come Break the Bread in Palm Sunday. So now that you have all your lead sheets, you can put your music in order. You can get whatever music you don't have. So I would encourage you to do that. Okay, come break the bread. Emily, you have this, right? Yes, good. You have a full binder, right? And did you get the lead sheets? Right, these guys? Oh, yes. So you can just put in front, take out your old ones in front and put out your new ones. So at least you know where everything is. All right. So where do you want to start? Which one? Somehow, I knew that was the entrance, and I just didn't want to do it. Just watch on these pages, there's a lot of dynamics. Watch the word out. It shouldn't be out of love. Your vowel sounds are really good most of the time, so when you sing a word out with a different vowel sound, it really sticks out. It's like somebody like having a southern accent all of a sudden pops out. So watch the word out. It shouldn't be for out of love, for out of love, out. Keep it nice and long. Let's start right there, actually. And remember, those first 3 notes are still retard. They're still slower, and then we get right back to the tempo. Ready? Too. So if you need to rest your binder, you can rest it, but you have to tilt it up because you can't sing into your lap. It changes the sound. So remember that right now, everyone pretty much here, I think everyone knows the notes, except maybe Emily. We're giving her a little bit of, since she hasn't sung this too many times. So, but everybody else should have it. So right now we're working on dynamics. So please follow, look up, follow me, all that kind of stuff.
I'm also sight reading by phone.
Oh, that's right. Ben, I forgot about Ben. Ben's sight reading the bass part. Also, no walks. There's no walks. Walk. No L. There's no L at all. Just get rid of that L. Walk, walk, walk. Yeah, good. All right, let's start on Oh Nobody Else. Measure 34. Pick up to measure 34.
Sin and sorrow, He
glasses, it's the,
Eighth time today.
you have a,
You're tired.
yeah, I know, everybody is tired. It's okay though. We've all been there. I think it was definitely it was a different alto like this Sunday. Was it you? It might have been you.
No, I didn't do anything.
I think it was.
She didn't see
You
me.
are not alone, Emily. Okay.
I was sitting in the back.
I know, it's definitely not.
And that's okay, I was thinking you could sing the tenor part of it.
Again, I know it's getting late, but these are things that I want to point out, because this is what's going to make this song a little bit better, is the vowel sounds. He suffered, keep it all here, suffered, it gets wide. Took our place, not our place, he took our place, And also I heard walk, it got really funky there for a minute. Make sure it's walk, like a walk, like.
It's the tenors, like the stir fry.
All right, ah, holy Jesus. We're gonna have a rehearsal too, maybe even on Sunday, we'll go through a lot of the hymns that we're singing, just so we can like at least knock them out a few times, we know what we're doing. Okay, here we go. We'll start right on that man to judge thee. Good breath and more consonants. Just that man to judge thee, since we're all in unison. But that man to judge thee hath, make sure that hate, pretended, make sure there's a P and a T, all those things. Here we go. That man to judge. What was it? I forgot what it was. Keep those vowel sounds long. There was something on page 3, but I can't remember what it was. I should have stopped right away. Okay, but all right, let's move on to who was the guilty. Remember on who was the guilty, so if you can just give us one measure before. We start and it's piano. So really watch the dynamic markings here, but keep the air flowing, if you're seated, which you are. Both feet on the floor, you're not leaning on the back, you really have still energy. It is only 8:45. It's really 7:45. A little bit.
I've been up since 5.
But you have enough to
So-
It doesn't work, I know, but pretend. Okay, one measure before where you come in. Coming in here. Measure 24. So I just want to work a little bit on tone. So instead of going, who was, almost like an owl. Who was the guilty? Get a really almost like, as if an owl was singing. That's what it would sound like. really try to like get right into and blend with sopranos. So no speaking voices, right in there, right? Have a nice buzz going. Here we go. So this piece, that was good. We kind of got back into the piece. So this piece is really one of those pieces that we really need to blend. So things like if everybody can really get into that head voice. Altos, it's easier. I know we did this for another piece where I said like try to like almost sound like a tenor, like get into that like how a tenor would sound in that kind of. Like we are one voice, really one voice singing. We sing a lot. Sometimes we're singing in unison in this, and we have very close harmonies, so we really want to blend well. So think about really getting into that head voice, especially, and sopranos as well, you as well. Keeping that head and not bringing out the chest with it. All right, let's hit one more song.
Quick question.
Yeah.
At the bottom 6,
Yeah.
I wrote this question mark last week. Forgot to ask. Thy mortal sorrow and thy life's oblation, is that one phrase?
You know what, the phrasing in this is really hard. They're so long.
'Cause last week I remembered hearing some go through.
What
I
page
gotta
are you
ask
on?
about that.
That's page 7.
Page 7.
Bottom 6.
Bottom 6.
No, take a breath.
Okay.
Yeah, take a breath. Especially because we're really, really soft there. It's a good spot to take a breath because it's like not so far away from 5. So, yeah, so we're just going to work a little bit more on dynamics, but I think everyone knows what they're singing. Is that correct? Yes, good. Yes. All right. Let's look at wash their feet. Still 0. Dad is not watching, Mom. Maybe he's asleep, hopefully. Maybe, hopefully, Dad's asleep. I tried to remind him to watch.
He's asleep.
Watch rehearsal. You know you can watch rehearsal.
Oh, why?
Yeah. Okay, everyone, please read your email, because you can go back. I've been recording rehearsals for like, probably, what?
2 weeks at least, 3 weeks. would
No,
say.
I think there's even more. I think I only missed one. I forgot. I've been doing it, you just didn't know about it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there's probably at least 6 rehearsals of Easter. So, if you missed a rehearsal or you just want some extra work, go back and listen to the rehearsals and fast forward all the silliness when we get silly. But it's really, really helpful. It was helpful for me to go back last week and hear how you did, even learning that one song, the Oh Love song. You did really well. And we did really well sight reading. I was thinking how far we've come with sight reading. So it's really helpful. And especially for like second sopranos who just learned that whole part of Oh Love, go back home, you have like a few minutes where you're just sitting there. No one is just sitting there, but you might have a few minutes. You could use it as your prayer time because it's really good words. So use it as a prayer time. Go over your music. Singing is praying twice. All right, I'm selling it. Here we go. Wash their feet. hear my call and live it true. You can sing it and really kind of get those consonants in, especially at the end when we're singing altos, for instance. Wash their feet, wash their feet. Put the T right next to the W. Feet, go wash their feet.
So, but
Wash.
there's no breath, so if you just put the T on go, before go.
Yes, so wash their feet, wash their feet, go wash their feet, wash, and then you take the breath.
Okay.
So yeah, even though there's no breath, really kind of get, especially the T's. Because you're telling a little bit of a story and you're giving a direction. So I want it to be heard as we do it. Okay, great job, everybody. Rewatch the rehearsal. And this is also good, like when we talk about those vowel sounds, how important they are, you'll be able to hear it when you listen back. So if you don't believe me, listen to it back. It's all good. We're just nitpicking now, so everything is good.